The pandemic has put strain on all of our families, but especially the thousands of local foster parents. An investigation by Scott McFarlane and the News 4i team reveals unexpected challenges facing those who want to be foster moms and dads.
While so many of our families have been together in the same house for half a year, Sean Hayes has been fighting to reunite his.
We enrolled in foster college
as he sought to become the foster parent for his 15-year-old sister.
I think it's important that if you have the ability to help somebody else, to go ahead and do it.
After their mother lost custody, Hayes' sister Arnita shuffled through the social services and foster care system in several states.
She's been in the foster care system for 10 years, never really had the opportunity to grow up, have a family. She's been in 25 different placements in the last 10 years.
She's been in 25 placements in 10 years?
25 different placements in 10 years.
It's got to be chaotic for her.
Very chaotic.
Sean and his wife also run a mental health clinic, and they applied to become her foster parents, hoping to avoid a similar fate of Sean's little brother, who he says never found a stable home.
He committed suicide at the age of 16 last November. He was in a bad place.
But Hayes hit a COVID-19 hurdle. Arnita, who was living in South Dakota, could not be transferred to Maryland because as coronavirus spread, Maryland shut down the transfer of foster children from out of state, not accepting them from possible hotspots for months.
She asks me every day, how much longer? How longer do I have to be here? When can I come with you?
Virginia and D.C. officials told the I-Team they continued allowing transfers and accepting foster kids from out of state. But in Maryland, as summer neared its end, the extra bedroom at the Hayes home remained empty. Sean's case is just one example of how COVID-19 has squeezed local foster families and the system.
We are so grateful to our foster parents for hanging in there with us and stepping up.
In D.C., where there are nearly 700 children in foster care, the district acknowledges this is a particularly tough time for the parents, who must juggle their own children, foster kids, and in many cases, unemployment or working from home. Brenda Donald is director of the D.C. Child and Family Services Agency and says the closure of schools requires foster parents to care for children in the house around the clock, 7 days a week.
Kids are home all day. It's the challenge for every parent. Many of our foster parents work, so they're juggling work and kids being at home.
Donald worries some would-be foster parents might be less inclined to open their homes. Arnie Evie knows that better than most, a foster dad for 2 decades.
In those 20 years, we have had the privilege to have over 120 different kids live with us.
120 kids?
Yes.
Must mean a lot to you.
Yes, it does.
He has 3 of them now, including 10-year-old Devins and 8-year-old Isabella.
It's incredibly challenging. At the end of the day, there are some times that I feel like I have nothing to give because I've given it all away.
Evie, who helps lead a state foster parent association, says families face new hurdles in completing the process of becoming foster parents, which often requires court hearings and appearances. As courts spent the summer partially closed and partially virtual, Evie worries some would-be parents opted out.
You have no idea what the court system's going to do.
And the News 4i team found region-wide in-person visits between foster children and their biological parents have been halted or limited to Zoom meetings or virtual meetups. A strain on all involved.
There's nothing like an in-person visit between a child and his or her parent, but you miss that touch.
D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are beginning to restart those visits as COVID case numbers drop, but only slowly.
Wow.
As for Sean Hayes, he got tired of waiting out the pandemic.
It was unreal. It felt really good. So now she actually has the opportunity to start living now.
After a half year waiting for Maryland, he took a different route. His sister Arnita is also Native American, and he went through the Native American court system to get custody and approval to bring her home.
After being in for so long, it was great to be out, being somewhere I wanted to be.
This is somewhere you actually want to be.
Yeah.
But Sean worries about the other kids who still can't be connected with loving families.
But there's so many other kids out there right now that don't have that opportunity, that are stuck into the system.
At a time when being with family is more important than ever. Scott McFarlane, News 4i team.
Maryland started accepting foster children again from out of state last month, but the Hayes family told the I-Team they were never told. For more on this story, visit our NBC Washington app and click on Investigations.